Welcome to the video for the ClickView Admissions Analysis demo. The application contains data based on a real-world system currently used by many higher education establishments in the United Kingdom. It focuses on applications, acceptances and offers to an educational establishment. We have the ability to analyse different courses, demographics such as gender, disability, age, popular courses, popular faculties and things like that. We can also look at the overall geography of our applicants and offers, and indeed focus on overseas students as well. If I just take you through the application quickly, then we'll focus on some storylines and business discovery within the data. So here you can see we have a getting started sheet with a small synopsis and a button to let you navigate to the dashboard. In the dashboard we have a set of key KPIs, again driven by real-world customers. We have a number of list boxes down the left that let us analyse the data by things like year and institution and courses. And looking at the other sheets, we have an area called conversion, which looks at applications, offers and acceptances by departments. We can change it here, we can change the metrics to be one of those three areas: acceptances, applications or offers. We can also cycle the dimension of the chart table down at the bottom. We have location, which contains a map and looks at the geography of our student applications. Here you can see we have predominantly UK, but we also have some overseas applicants. Characteristics, which focuses on student or application demographics, so ethnicity and disability information, also age. And then in the applicant detail sheet, we have a number of predefined tables, you may want to call them reports. We also have the ability, by using the ad hoc report button, to create our own chart or table based on a specific set of dimensions or measures that we require. Okay, so if we move back to the dashboard, now I'll take you through a couple of stories that we have for the application. The first story we will look at is a focus on overall admission trends and course popularity with our undergraduates. And in the UK, undergraduates form the bulk of student population. It's generally the general student population. If we look at our top headline KPIs here, you can see that applications and offers generally have a downward or a falling trend. We had a bit of a peak in 2012, but 2013 is dramatically less or lower than the number of applications and offers we have in 2012 and 11. I want to focus on my undergraduate population, so we can either select it here in the chart, or indeed in our course group, in our list box here. So we'll drill into the data and just show me the information for undergraduates. Again, we can see a large drop in the undergraduate population from 2012 to 2013. We want to understand why and where this is occurring, so we can focus marketing efforts or try to understand if there is anything causing our drop in applications. So if we move to the conversion sheet, here we can see where our applications lie. We have to make sure that we have applications selected here. I ideally want to focus on my business school. It's the biggest faculty in our most popular area. So selecting the business school, we can then use the cyclic drill to look at the courses within that school and understand where people are indeed not applying. If we double click the variance column, we can sort that ascending or indeed descending. And here you can see we have a massive drop in applications, things like accounting and finance and business management in our specific business school. I'm going to select the top 7. These seem to be the biggest or most dramatic drop in applications. And then I want to understand the type of people, or indeed the demographic of the applications, and understand where and why people are not applying. So we move over to the characteristics sheet. Looking at the age profile quickly, we can see that we have our general undergraduate population, and we would expect is between the age of 20 and 25. Now this is by default looking at 2013. If I select 2012, here you can see we seem to have a longer tail on the age profile chart. So we are not getting as much older applicants applying to this business school and those top worse performing courses. While looking at the age profile, I noticed in the table above that looks at disabilities, we have a huge decrease in the number of applicants with disabilities to these courses in the business school. Now, 2012 we had 77 people apply with disabilities such as dyslexia, depression, etc. Now, we want to know if 2012 was that an anomaly? Were those 77 applicants unusual? So if we select 2012, we can see that year on year, 2011 also had a high number of applicants with disabilities, 64. So, moving back to 2013 and these three applicants, we may want to look into our disability policies, indeed the course material, the buildings that we have, because by initially looking at the age profile of our applicants, we spotted something dramatic with the applicants we have with disabilities. So if I move on to the next story, we want to understand the trends associated with overseas applicants and foreign students. In the United Kingdom especially, overseas students form a huge part of the revenue for any educational establishment at university. So if we move to the location tab and clear our selections, we'll be able to see where our applicants reside geographically, and I want to focus on just the overseas students. So if I hold my Shift key and then using my mouse I paint the chart, we can drill into just our overseas applicants, here showing India, China and Malaysia. Now we've selected those applicants, I can move back to the dashboard and we can see that again, as per the first or the overall stats, we can see we had a drop-off of overseas students from 2012 to 13. They were pretty consistent from 11 to 12, but again we noticed a big fall this year. As for the first story, I want to understand where these people are applying, what university courses they are interested or indeed not interested in, so I can focus any marketing pushes or campaigns in those regions for specific areas. By double-clicking and using the table at the foot of the Conversions tab, I can see where popularity lies. So most of our overseas students seem to be interested in medicine, pharmacy, business management. We could indeed focus more effort in marketing campaigns there to further push popular courses, but we can also, by looking at our least popular courses, decide whether we offer these or indeed advertise these overseas to enable us to streamline our marketing efforts. Now this is a very quick story. What it enables us to do is understand the popularity of our different establishments and courses and faculties with our overseas students to enable us to focus and indeed target our marketing for specific courses, for specific faculties and schools in foreign countries. That concludes the video for the admissions analysis demo.